According to the American Red Cross website, every 2 seconds someone in the United States needs blood. Blood drives are scheduled throughout the country every day. And for blood drives to operate smoothly, volunteers are a critical need. The Red Cross has added a new volunteer position to help accommodate blood drive needs. The position is called a blood donor screener, and they are gatekeepers in the safety of blood supply, recipients, staff, and volunteers, and the public regarding COVID-19 outbreaks. I challenge you to volunteer to be a blood donor screener because they are needed. The American Red Cross website states that because of every 2 seconds someone in the U.S. needs blood, there is a need for successful blood drives. There is a constant strain on a blood supply in the U.S., so therefore the Red Cross relies on donors to supply the need. For blood drives to have the appropriate amount of help, there is a critical need for blood donor screeners. Each volunteer plays an important role to the success of the process. According to the Community Blood Center website, 4.5 million Americans will need a blood transfusion this year. Donating blood allows trauma patients, burn patients, sickle cell patients, and patients with chronic diseases to receive the care and treatment they need to live a longer and better quality of life. Collection staff, nurses, volunteers, and other employees are needed at blood drives to successfully secure blood donations. There is a critical need for blood donor screeners at the Red Cross blood drives during the COVID-19 pandemic. Blood donor screeners is a new position added by the American Red Cross, and it consists of taking temperatures, assisting with sanitizing beds, and performing health history surveys during COVID-19, according to the American Red Cross website. I'm curious as to how many of my audience members have donated at the American Red Cross. About 1 in 7 people that enter the hospital, as stated by the Community Blood Center, need blood. Although many people support donating and recognize the need, only 37% of Americans are eligible and only 10% regularly donate. There is a critical need for blood donations during the pandemic in the United States. The American Red Cross states that 7,000 units of platelets and 10,000 units of plasma are used in the U.S. daily. Blood donation is a vital part of U.S. healthcare, according to Myers and Collins. It is crucial that the drive runs smoothly and that the Red Cross gets the donations they need at each drive. Volunteers affect donors' lives in a positive way. Anyone over the age of 18 with reliable transportation and good communication skills can apply for this. Every 56 days, 38% of Americans give blood, and volunteers are needed to assist with this process. Bill suggests that some volunteers consider the opportunity as a way to give back to the community. Volunteering produces rewarding, positive psychological outcomes. Volunteer hours are associated with increased happiness, life satisfaction, and positive influences. There are several types of volunteer opportunities in the biomed department that people can choose from based on their abilities. A blood donor ambassador assists with registering volunteers, providing water and snacks to the donor after the donation process. Blood transportation specialists deliver blood to the hospitals, and remote volunteers can assist with scheduling, volunteer engagement, help volunteers use the program Volunteer Connection, or assist supervisors with filing, mailing, and calling duties. By volunteering at the blood drives, we can be part of the effort to save lives. The more donations received, the more lives saved. The more volunteers the drive has, the more donors that the collection staff can serve. It takes both staff and volunteers to run a blood drive. With critical seasons, it requires more volunteers. Bill wrote an article about Sally Hanshaw in the Herald Dispatch. Sally Hanshaw is a blood service volunteer who has participated in blood drives for over 25 years. She volunteers in the canteen and ensures that donors are observed for any signs of reactions after the donation process. She states that volunteering at blood drives is a way she can give back to her community. Other volunteer stories of how the Red Cross Biomed team is helping during COVID-19 can be found on the American Red Cross website under Volunteer Stories. There may come a time when your loved one needs blood and you may be ineligible, but you can still help with the process of becoming a blood donor screener. To apply, simply click on volunteerconnection.redcross.org and fill out the application by clicking the blue link that says Apply Now. All of these positions are critical for success of blood drives. Alright, so the lady in red right here is Sally Hanshaw. And then this is the link that you can go to if you would like to apply to donate.